Hello, longboarding mom. I know I have done so many videos with my kids and pictures and stuff like that, and you guys like my cooking videos. And the other night we went to a restaurant, the Green Room. It's something that I will definitely go to for like special occasions. It was a beautiful restaurant. The food was amazing. One thing I did not like was the dessert. I spent $12 on this little cup of tiramisu, and it wasn't even what I like. Like tiramisu is supposed to be like a cake with the lady fingers and the coffee and the cream and stuff like that. And so I went and got all the ingredients today. I kind of went to work. Today is New Year's Day, Happy New Year's. But they didn't need me, and I just kind of sat there like waiting for customers, and I didn't even clock in. I told them I'll just be here, but if you don't need me, I'm going shopping. That's the whole plan. I waited to go shopping so that I can see if they needed me, and they really didn't need me. This year is really weird, the whole year. But this dessert is no bake. It's creamy. You use your mixer, you whip up your whipped cream and stuff like that, and you use coffee. You can use decaf if you want. You can use espresso is what they ask for, and you can use Kahlua. This is my homemade Kahlua from my sister Mandy.
Well, don't check your phone if she ain't got your number.
This dish is really easy to make. You just need to whip it all up in your stand mixer, or if you've got a hand mixer. We need 1.5 cups heavy whipping cream. We're going to add this in, and we're going to turn it on high, and we're going to add 1 teaspoon vanilla extract and 1/3 cup of granulated sugar to it slowly. Get all that heavy cream out of there. Flung that just right on the side of the bowl, didn't it? So we're gonna scrape that into there. And we're gonna form soft peaks with this. We're gonna add some marzipan to it. Marzipan. I know I'm not saying it right. That's okay. Don't want to whip it too much because you'll make butter, but that is not the stiff peaks we are looking for. We're just going to stir that sugar in that's on the side of the bowl. And go back to high speed until we get some like peaks out of that. There's no peaks yet. It's getting there, not quite ready. bring that up and frost a cake with that. So that's probably just the consistency we need. Maybe just a little bit stiffer because I'm going to add the marzipan to it. And I want to fold it into it. So I'm going to do it just a minute longer. Okay, so I'm going to take this off the stand mixer and fold in the marzipan. And we'll set it aside. And that's what we're looking for. It's a cream cheesy spread. It's a cheese spread. And I guess you could put it on bagels with like a strawberry spread, or I said all kinds of good stuff. Kind of fold that in. You want to mix it all in together. Nice and creamy. That's what I said. It was going to be nice and creamy dish. No bake unless you make your own lady fingers. I don't know if there's a recipe for that. I've never looked that up. I've never made this either. Okay. I think that's mixed in good enough. Let's move this out of the way because now we need to, whoops, get our coffee. And we're going to use an 8x8 dish. We're going to put some coffee in here. We're going to dip our lady fingers in the coffee and Kahlua, but we're not going to soak them. So I've got to make the coffee. I'll be right back. I have about 1.5 cups cold brew in here. We're going to pour this in. And I'm going to use my sister's homemade Kahlua, and I need 3 tablespoons of that. So since I've now opened it, I'm gonna have to have a drink later. Oops, a little bit more than 3 tablespoons. Stir that around. I shook it really good. It had lots of sugars and stuff at the bottom, and this has coffee, it's got brandy, it's got Everclear, it's got all kinds of good stuff. Homemade, yum, yum, yum. And what we are going to do is align the bottom with these cookies. They're hard cookies. So what we're going to do is just dip them really fast. You don't want to soak them, but you want to get some flavor in them. Says don't soak them, just get them wet on both sides. That's probably why you want a strong coffee flavor, to get that flavor in there. And what's neat about this recipe that I have, you can double it. really simple by just clicking on it, how much more you want to add to it. Do that there. Okay, so what we need now is to take half of this, oops, and spread it around. Spread it around. I hope I got the cheesy mixture all spread in there. I could still kind of see it in clumps. How do you fold something in, you know? That's kind of chunky into something soft. Then we're going to just do that again. Quickly. Whoops. I'm going to do it this way now.
Wait there.
And then we are going to cover it with the rest of the marzipan whipping cream stuff. And we are going to put this in the refrigerator for a couple hours. You can make this overnight. You can you can make this overnight, or you can make it ahead a couple of hours. It's best to let it sit overnight, I guess, or a couple hours. I have not, like I said, I've not made this before. Let's smooth it out as smooth as we can get it. I don't know why I chose the smallest little spatula I could find. And smooth it out. I'm gonna rinse my hands off. It tastes like coffee, so good. And then you're gonna take some cocoa and dust the top of it. And then we're gonna cover it and put it in the refrigerator for a couple hours. I got this little fine mesh screen here from the Dollar Tree. They actually have a couple different sizes. It's kind of nice. Okay, now I'm just gonna cover it up with some plastic wrap and put it in the refrigerator for a couple hours. And after dinner tonight, I will show you my delicious dessert. It looks really good. I'm gonna cut this right there like that. It has been about 7 hours since I made this. Now we're gonna give it a little try. Mmm. I wonder if I should have soaked it just a little bit more. They're good though. The creaminess, like a chocolatey, creamy cookie. No, it doesn't have a boozy taste to it. Mmm.